Welcome to this new and special edition of the Queer God Squad. We are the coolest pastors you'll ever meet.
Faith and religion can be complicated for the LGBTQ plus community. Surveys show that evangelical faith is the justification for the greatest attacks on the LGBTQ plus community.
So the Queer God Squad is going to explore our religious community, explore the big news of the day and what it means to you.
And we're going to explore, if we can, find some places that help heal the pain and hurt that religion can be responsible for. We know you're going to find some hope, peace, and fun in our conversation.
It's 3 p.m. and the Queer God Squad is broadcasting daily.
This is live, and then we're available on demand.
We are available on all smart televisions, including Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire TV, YouTube, and Facebook.
In the entire world, nothing like this has ever existed for the LGBTQ plus community before.
I am Reverend Dr. Darrell Watkins, Senior Minister here at Sunshine Cathedral.
I am Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin, the Executive Minister here at the Sunshine Cathedral.
And I am Reverend Dr. Michael Diaz, Executive Pastor at Cathedral Hope UCC in Dallas, Texas, currently on sabbatical.
I am the Reverend Kevin Tisdall, the Minister of Education at Sunshine Cathedral.
Radical GOP and evangelicals have launched a culture war on our LGBTQ plus community. They want to push you back into the closet. We're not going.
At Sunshine Cathedral, we are here to tell you that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Our commitment in partnering with Happening Out Television Network and Queer News Tonight is to give the LGBTQ plus faith communities this voice for change, for hope, that you are not alone. Here we go. This is the Sunshine Cathedral perspective. New Jersey Kosher Bakery rejects Synagogue's rainbow cake order. The request for rainbow frosted cupcakes came from a repeat customer at a local synagogue that relied on the West Orange Bake Shop to make kosher desserts for special events. But this year, bakery co-owner Yetzi Mattel decided to decline the order. He couldn't bring himself to produce the pride-themed goods. Mattel, an Orthodox Jew, told the Jewish Telegraphic Agency that his understanding of Jewish law says that LGBTQ plus symbols are antithetical to what Jews stand for. After consulting with a rabbi and an attorney, Mattel and the Northern New Jersey Bakery canceled the orders, sending the synagogue elsewhere to find kosher pride treats. In the weeks since the decision, Mattel has gotten validation from the Supreme Court, which ruled last week that a Colorado web designer had the right to refuse to build a wedding site for a same-sex couple. The ruling expands on a 2018 decision in which the court ruled that a Colorado baker had the constitutional right on religious grounds to refuse to create a wedding cake for a gay couple. But the local Jewish community is still reeling. Multiple rabbis have accused the bakery of bigotry, and some local Jews are now boycotting his shop. Now, here's what I think about that particular story. I wanted to repeat some comments that was in that particular article. It was like, this person is not new to this shop. He is a repeat customer, first of all. Just want to point that one out for number one. And then the other thing that caught my attention was that although this is a repeat customer, the owner couldn't bring himself to produce the pride-themed goods. So what happened? What had happened was, I don't know, but it just strikes me kind of strange that this is something that this guy, this particular bakery decided not to do after this guy's a repeat customer. And so my thought was, so if this is beginning to happen in Colorado, it's not beginning to happen in New Jersey, and I'm sure it's happening in other places, what will be the next thing? Will the police be called into a situation and decide not to respond because I'm a black person? Will the fire department be called to a house that's on fire and the fire department decide not to put that person's house out because they may be Latino? So I'm beginning to wonder where this action is going to stop. We have these cult rulings that says people can do this openly without any concern. So what's next? Is the police department not protecting all of the people? The fire department not putting out all the fires for all of the people? Is this type of bigotry going to continue to roll downhill? And where will it stop? I don't see it ending anytime soon as to where this is going to stop. Websites, bake shop, bakeries. What's next?
Well, we've been given permission to be as unkind and as discriminatory and as hateful as we choose to be, as long as it's, we say, it's my understanding of Judaism. Now, meanwhile, I went to seminary with Jewish people. I went to seminary across the street from a Jewish seminary. Most Jewish theologians that I've known, almost to a person, have been very progressive. But my understanding of Judaism is that it's anti-gay. Well, as long as I can say my understanding of my religion or my understanding of my God is that I should be mean to you, well, then it's actually my obligation to be mean to you, I guess. And so what they've done is they've unleashed unrestrained cruelty. And yeah, maybe I don't have to frost these cupcakes for you, but then the next time, maybe I don't have to give you CPR.
Exactly. And so the thing is, where's this going to go next?
I think it's you've opened up Pandora's box,
Yeah.
right, of sorts. And when you really go back to it, what is the actual objection? I mean, is it against religion to put the colors red, yellow, orange, purple? I mean, the rainbow flag on a cookie?
Yeah.
Like literally. And so I think for many of us, when we look at it, it's quite silly. But
Yeah.
the fact that religious folks are the ones making these arguments, it's quite sad.
Yeah, I think the first time I ever heard a rainbow story was in the Torah. But anyway, next.
Yeah, something about a rainbow in the sky. We have an obligation as religious leaders to make sure the world understands that not all of us have gone crazy. We have a responsibility to tell our flock, whatever our flock may be, and we have a global fellowship, so we have a large bullhorn. We have to tell people that we believe in the rights of all people at all times for any reason, so that people understand that, yeah, there are blocks out there that want to take things from you, but if you come to Sunshine Cathedral, if you listen to our message, you will understand that you are indeed God's miracle and not God's mistake.
It makes me sad. I mean, I've got a friend who's got a church in Connecticut. She's Presbyterian. She's pastoring a UCC church. I've got a friend who's a staff minister at a pretty famous Unitarian Universalist church in New York City, and he had a church of his own in the boroughs before that. I know so many. I have a friend who's got a UCC church in the Midwest. I have friends who are Jewish rabbis and humanist ministers. And I just know so many people who are they just want to do good in the world. They just want to love people and build loving, sweet communities, stand up to injustice, hold the hand of the dying, celebrate the birth of babies. They just want to do good things. And this kind of foolishness just makes religion look so inept and irresponsible and cruel and unnecessary and irrelevant. And so it makes me angry that somebody might not get this loving experience in Mystic, Connecticut because people are just going to assume that religion has just become this global bullying mechanism. And so it makes me sad. It makes me sad that there are good ministers of the world trying to do good ministry, and they are actually being hamstrung by a religion now being the weapon to bludgeon anyone we don't like or understand or threatens our privilege or whatever. It's heartbreaking.
We are excited to tell you we are going to cruise the Eastern Mediterranean. This fall, this trip will include the world's major religious sites of Christians, Jews, and Muslims as we visit Athens, Egypt, Israel, and Ephesus and our 3 continents cruise. You can find out more and reserve your space at happeningout.travel/sunshine.
Join Reverend Dr. Darrell Watkins and Reverend Dr. Robert Griffin as they host more than 50 people on the Sunshine Cathedral 13-day cruise tour to 3 continents. From just $13.99, you'll visit Athens and cruise to Egypt and the Giza Plateau to see the Great Pyramid, Sphinx, and brand new Egyptian National Museum with King Tut exhibit. Then to Israel for Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. Don't miss the most important Christian UNESCO site in the world, located in Turkey, and the 3,000-year-old city of Ephesus. You also cruise the Med for Rhodes in the Greek Isles and Cyprus. A farewell at the Acropolis makes this a never-before combination of historic sites, a must-do cruise. It's all turnkey inclusive, and a bar is available, all transfers, escorts, hotels, and more. Go to happeningout.travel/sunshine for complete details.
Would you like to join the Queer God Squad on a special winter cruise in 2024? Well, now you can. You will visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rio. And you can even add an open bar and Wi-Fi. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.
Join the Queer God Squad and Sunshine Cathedral for a wonderful Caribbean cruise on the brand new Ultra Deluxe MSC Seascape. The 8-day cruise starts at just $399 plus government taxes. Sail February 10th, 2024 from Miami to Ocean Cay MSC Marine Reserve, the world's best private island. You'll also visit Cozumel, Mexico, Grand Cayman, and Ocho Rios. Join us on an 8-day Caribbean cruise. This winter cruise will be the perfect getaway and an opportunity to support Sunshine Cathedral as a beneficiary. The trip is affordable for all, as you can make a reservation on this cruise for just $1, just a buck, to confirm your reservation, and then there's a $99 interest-free monthly payment plan, so it's easy on your pockets. What's more, there's also a free open bar and Wi-Fi program when you pay for just 1 day. $25 transfers to and from the Miami Pier, and an exclusive onboard entertainment program for Sunshine Cathedral guests. This cruise will be a perfect winter getaway for you. Join us by going to happeningout.travel/sunshine.
Happening Out Television Network is a 501c3 nonprofit media platform in the television and radio model of PBS and NPR, but designed for our LGBTQ+ community. The Queer God Squad is part of one of the largest LGBTQ+ media companies in America, Hotspots Magazine and Happening Out Television Network.
Our mission is to support the 10 pillars of the LGBTQ+ community, including the Black community, Latino, lesbian and queer women, trans students and youth and seniors, HIV and AIDS, healthcare, social justice. Business and other 10th pillar is faith. Help us support our LGBTQ+ community.
That's today with the Queer God Squad. We want to thank you for joining us. We are here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and discuss what our LGBTQ+ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's largest progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. And we are all in this together. Remember that.
You are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Bye.
Bye.